Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Walkthrough House, bringing you episode number 2 of my Pokemon Heart Gold walkthrough. So, on the last episode, we went to Mr. Pokemon's house and received the egg from him. We also got our Cyndaquil, who I still need to name. And apparently he's in a good mood, so... because there's flowers. He loves flowers. I'm guessing there's weed there too. I think that's what he's happy about. But anyway, if you guys remember, Professor Elm called us and we had to rush back to him. And so, let's do that. Whee! Oh, wait! Ah, it's the creeper who is standing outside Professor Elm's door. I mean, window. So let's see what he's got. Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. So, this is gonna be a rival. We don't know his name yet, but we get the wonderful privilege of naming him whatever the hell we want later. But, as you can see, he's Totodile. He's always gonna have the stronger Pokemon, but it's level 5 and we're level 8. So, at this point, you're always gonna win this battle because I'm pretty sure you're gonna be up a few levels by battling those wild Pokemons. So let's finish this because this battle is very, very boring. Obviously his Totodile's not gonna have that great of moves. It's gonna have, you know, Leer and Scratch, I believe. So it's, you know, nothing you should worry about. And even if you were to be level 5, it's still just like any other beginner battle. Anyway, so we defeated Passerby Boy. That's what it says on the thing. So, do you want to know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. Well, big deal. You know, if your name's John, there's 1,000 Johns in this world. But anyway, let's go back home. Now I don't need to worry about the stupid, annoying Pokemons. Oh, I can't go there yet. Move out of my way, woman. Okay, moving this way. Hold on. Coming here, here. Oops. Now I need to go all the way. Okay. Cyndaquil, what the hell are you doing over there, man? No! Hey, it was a one-hit KO because I got a critical hit. So here we are back in New Bogtown and we rush right into Elm's room. Or lab. And, well, there's a police here. And there's Lyra. Last time I forgot her name is Lyra. I don't think I'm gonna forget it ever again. Where's her Morel, who's always jumping around like her? So his name is going to be, I don't know. Bambi. That's it. I'm not changing it. We're gonna name him Bambi. I see. So Bambi was his name? Yes! Thanks for helping my investigation, and that's all you needed? His name? I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of Bambis out there. Oh well. Alright, see you later as well. Whatever the hell she said. This is terrible! Oh yes, what was... oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna read it in that voice, because that hurts my neck, and I don't think you guys wanna hear it. Huh, this is an egg, isn't it? No shit! So he's gonna keep the egg that we got from Mr. Pokemon, and he's gonna research on it. He also remarks the fact that we have a Pokedex and encourages us to challenge gym leaders and, you know, progress on to the Pokemon League, which is pretty far-fetched for now, but let's see how that goes. Before you leave, make sure you talk to your mom. Okay, let's go talk to our mom then. What does she have to say? Where's my food, damn it? So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help you. What can I do for you? I know, every time you receive prize money, I'll save it some for you. Unlocked money is important. Do you want me to save money? So, I say no, but if you say yes, she's gonna go buy stuff on it, and the stuff is... she's gonna buy different kind of berries and items that are more useful on competitive battles. She's gonna buy you berries that tone down the damage of certain type of moves, or she's gonna give items of such. And if you say no, you're gonna save the money. If you don't see yourself going into the online Pokemon battles, I don't suggest you do that because you'll end up not having as much money as you would think. So I generally would suggest no. But if you're into Pokemon battling and you want to do everything the legal way, you could tell her to save money and she'll buy you stuff. And that's that. Now let's go back to Cherrygrove onto Route 29. And there's Lyra again and her Jumpy Meryl. Where was the Meryl last time? So she goes in there and she starts jumping. Like, hey, let's do jumping jacks, Meryl. Woo! Gamer fitness. Hell yeah. Team Drifter. Anyway, so she says, that she's gonna teach us how to catch Pokemon, and on all things, she's gonna catch us. I mean, she's gonna show us how to catch a Rattata, which is freaking great. And her Morel is only level 5. I would imagine it'd be at least level 10, looking at how long she's been with. I mean, it has been with her. You know, Meryl is one of my favorite Pokemons, actually, especially a Azumarill. I always like a Azumarill. I don't know why. But you guys know the basics. Tone down the health. The more health you lower, the better the multiplier is gonna work. And also, if you put your Pokemon to sleep or freeze it, it's gonna give even a better chance. I believe it's ×2. If you paralyze it or any other type of status effects, then it's only gonna be 1.5. But I suggest you paralyze it because, you know, eventually the Pokemon's going to awaken from sleep or defrost, and you don't want to burn it, and you obviously don't want to poison it. So I suggest you paralyze it and then tone down the health as much as possible. Anyway, she gives us a bunch of Pokeballs. I believe she gives us 10. And let me check on that real quick. Let's go to the Pokeballs, and she gives us 5 actually, just perfect for our Pokemons. So before we move on, let's go over the Pokemon that's available here. The first Pokemon that's available here is Pidgey. Pidgey is a normal flying type Pokemon who evolves into Pidgeotto at level 18 and then evolves into Pidgeot at level 36. It's a great, second Pokemon to have, and its stats are a little low, but when you get it to Pidgeot, it does become a strong member of the team. I do suggest you pick one up if you don't have any other preferences for a flying type. I have another preference that we're gonna cross that bridge when we get there. The second Pokemon we get here is Rattata. Rattata is very good in the beginnings. It evolves at level 20 into Eradicate, and it learns good moves like Super Fang, Hyper Fang, but later on it starts to lose its edge. Like, it becomes really weak, it gets knocked out pretty easily. But till the mid levels of the game, you can use it pretty effectively, and if you want to switch it out for another Pokemon once you get past the 4th or 5th gym, you are welcome to do that. I personally don't suggest you do that because you want to build a strong team from the beginning. So Eradicate and Rattata for me is a no-go. Third Pokemon that we get here is Sentret. Sentret is another normal type Pokemon that evolves into Furt at level 20. It's another Pokemon that's on the same tier as Rattata, and what I mean by that is that it's useful until the mid levels of the game, and after that it starts losing its edge because its attack and its stats in general are just not that impressive. Now the fourth Pokemon we get here, and that's only at night, and it's Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot is another normal and flying type Pokemon. It evolves into Noctowl at level 20, and Noctowl actually, when I first played Gold, Silver, and Crystal, was my first flying type Pokemon, and it's a little less on the edge than Pidgey. I suggest if you want a normal flying type, you get Pidgey, or later on you can catch a Spearow, but for now, I really suggest that you get Pidgey. Hoot Hoot is not that impressive, and Noctowl starts losing its edge later on, especially when you start fighting all those, fighting types. It just can't do much damage. Anyway, that's it for all the Pokemon that's available here. Moving on. Ah, damn it. Alright guys, so here I am at Cherrygrove City. I just skipped through the rest of the parts because it's nothing important. You guys know how to get here anyway. So let's progress on our journey by moving on to Route 30. Now, before we progress on to Route 30, I want to go over the Pokemon that you can get here once again. The first new Pokemon you can get here is Caterpie. Caterpie is only available during the day, and if you're playing Soul Silver, Caterpie will be replaced by Weedle. Now, Caterpie evolves into Metapod at level 7, and then evolves into Butterfree at level 10. Once again, it is a good thing that it evolves really fast. By level 10, it has reached its 3rd evolution. But as the game further progresses, Butterfree just doesn't have any impressive stats. It doesn't even have that great much of moves, actually. And you generally just don't find it all that useful. I mean, Poison... I don't know, is it Bug and Flying? I don't know, you guys can correct me on that, but Butterfree will generally not fare well with the opponents that you'll be facing in this game. And so Caterpie for me is going to be a no-go. Another Pokemon that we can get here, and only during the day, is Metapod, and it only has 1% if you're catching it at night. So, I would just say only during the day. If you're playing Soul Silver, then it's going to be Kakuna. And I suggest if you are going to use the Metapod family, just catch a Caterpie, because if you catch a Metapod, the only attack it will know is Harden. The third Pokemon we can get here, and the final Pokemon we can get here, is Spinarak. If you're playing Heart Gold, Spinarak is only available during the night. If you're playing Soul Silver, instead of Spinnerack, Ladybug will be available only during the day, and that also during the early mornings. So you can go to Bulbapedia and look up when early morning time span is, and you can change your DS time or your computer time in correspondence. Spinnerack, I've never used it, and Ladybug I've never used, but in general they're very crappy Pokemons, and I would really advise that you guys do not use those in their teams because they'll get knocked out very easily and they cannot dish out a lot of damage. So that's that for Route 30. Let's move really slow. Actually, let's go back to the Pokemon Mart and see if we can buy any repels whatsoever. Cherrygrove Pokemon doesn't sell repels yet. Basically, repels are items that helps you, as the name suggests, repel wild Pokemon that are under your highest level Pokemon. So, you know, let's say you have a level 30 Pokemon, it's gonna repel Pokemon up to level 29. We get another green apricot here, and then moving up, please, let's walk through here so that we don't encounter any. Alright, there you go. So, up here is our first trainer battle, besides the one we fought with our rival. So this is the world famous youngster Joy with his Rattata, his all-powerful Rattata, and excuse me, he has a Rattata, and throughout the game, you know, if you keep coming back to him, he'll have a higher level Rattata, and eventually he'll eradicate, but he's known for his Rattata. Anyway, so we defeated youngster Joy, and we start getting into the new mechanic where he'll give us our number, and I'll say yes. A lot of people suggest that you don't give them their phone number because they'll call you and just harass you with calls, but I want to give them my phone number because depending on the certain days of the week, you can get trainer rematches, and I'll post down on the description all the rematches that you can get. It's from Cerebi.net, and there they'll post on what days what trainer will give you a rematch by giving them a call. So I think for youngster Joey, it's Friday between a certain time span, and you can call youngster Joey and you can get rematches, and so in that way you can really train your Pokemons, or you can EV train, or whatever you wish. So in general, I advise you give phone numbers. Then you have youngster Mikey, who has a Pidgey, actually. I don't know, you know, if you try to come this way before getting the egg from Mr. Pokemon, these two guys will be battling. It's very unclear who won. I think youngster Joey won. I think I'm the only one who doesn't know that. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, Cyndaquil learns Ember, so now we can actually dish out damage on these guys. Oops, wrong move. Damn it! You know, this is one of the rare times. I think this is the 5th ever time I ever used Smoke Screen, and all the other 4 times I think I used it by accident too. Alright, youngster Mikey. Oh, so youngster Mikey won because he said he won before, and I think that's clear why, because he has more Pokemon. Do you want to battle too? Nope. Alright, so up here we have a bug catcher, and bug catchers generally tend to have bug type Pokemons. So hopefully Cyndaquil over here will have an easy time. Well, I hope he does. Ember! Burn in hell, you little will! Burn! And next up we have another Caterpie! I don't think your chances last that much better. You know, I think Cyndaquil is getting really overleveled. But that's not important. So we defeated Mr. Bugcatcher here, and up here we're at Route 31. So on Route 31 there's one new Pokemon you can get, and the Pokemon is the grass type Pokemon Bellsprout. Bellsprout evolves into Whippinbell. Oh damn it, Pokemon, don't interrupt me. Anyway, as I was saying, Bellsprout evolves into Whippinbell, who evolves into Victreebel by the use of Leaf Stone. It's a good Pokemon. Victreebel is definitely a good Pokemon. It's just that grass types are in general not my favorite types. If you want to go and give it a shot, Bellsprout is a good Pokemon, and it's not that difficult to train, and you get it at a pretty decent level, like you get it at level 3, level 4. It's just that in general, grass types aren't as useful as other types, so you want to keep that in mind. Moving on. Damn it. Hopefully I'll have an easy time catching Pokemon, because I'm not skipping battles. I should just run away from trainer battles, shouldn't I? So up here on the Route 31 portion, we have dark cave. So let's go in here, and it's a dark cave, as you can see. So in the dark cave, my graphics are all weird. I don't know why. Let's go back in. Please don't be weird. Okay, there you go. So here in the dark cave, you get 3 new Pokemon. The first Pokemon you get here is a Zubat. Zubat is a good Pokemon, but it's very difficult to train in the beginning. It evolves into Golbat, I believe, at level 22. You guys will see the proper stats in the screen. I apologize if I'm wrong. Who evolves into Crobat by giving it a Soothieball and training. And Zubat, you know, once you get it to Golbat, it's going to be much better. And once you give it a Crobat, it's going to turn into a monster. It's just that Zubat at the beginning is going to be quite difficult to train. It's going to be a poison and a flying type. Keep that in general. It does learn good moves when it becomes Golbat, and learns Wing Attack, and it learns Air Cutter and stuff like that. But Zubat's going to be hard to train, so if you want to go ahead and pick up a Zubat, be my guest. I wouldn't judge you anyway. Second Pokemon you get here is Geodude. Geodude is a very good Pokemon. It's a defensive wall. It does a lot of things that, you know, benefit your team. Learns pretty good moves once it evolves into Graveler. The only problem we find here is that in order to evolve Graveler, we need to trade. But once you do get beyond that weakness of having to trade, Golem is an awesome Pokemon to have on your team. The third Pokemon we get here, who only has 1% chance of appearing, is Dunsparce, or Dunsparce, or whatever. I don't like that Pokemon, and that's all I'm gonna say. I mean, it doesn't have that impressive stats, it doesn't have any evolves, even after 4th gen. I don't know why they didn't give it an evolution, but, you know, I don't like that Pokemon. It's generally not as useful as you would think it is. Anyway, that's it for Dark Cave. We can't fully explore it yet. We'll come back to this place later on a better time. Anyway, moving on from Route 31. What is this guy doing? Huh? I walked too far today looking for Pokemon. My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. If I were Pokemon, I'd be easy to catch. Can I catch you? Like, hey, wow, Snorlax appeared. Let's get this Apricorn. It's a black Apricorn. Okay, so down here we have a few more trainer battles. Let's take care of this Bug Catcher. Bug Catcher Wade. And I think Wade gives you his phone number too, and like I said, if you check out the description, you can check out, you know, all the rematches schedules depending on the day and time. Cyndaquil level 11. And oh Jesus, this is gonna really overlevel my Pokemon, isn't it? And the final Pokemon on this team is down. Alright, well, I need to look up what my second... I had plans to catch the second Pokemon, I just forgot which that Pokemon was. And I'm gonna give him my phone number. I'm just gonna give everyone my phone number just because later on I might want to train with these guys. And they might come useful. I don't think you can delete the phone numbers, can you? Oh, damn it, Pokemon! Okay, I just encountered... Oh, damn. So in the first wild Pokemon battle, I had encountered a Bellsprout. I think I'm gonna walk through this again. Damn it. I don't know why I just don't run from battles. I just feel like I need to give it a warrior's death, you know what I mean? So, checking out this way is the way to Violet City, home with the first gym. And then there's Lyra again. I knew it was you, Ramon. How did you get past me? Well, that's because I started walking. We got a VS recorder now. VS recorder helps if you get into Wi-Fi battling. VS recorder helps you record those battles. That's all it does. You can't beat me! I'm coming after you, woman! And she disappeared. So here we are at Violet City, home of the first gym. If you talk to this guy, he will give you berries for his shards. So if you ever find shards, red shard, blue shard, yellow shards, you can trade it in for berries out here. Up here we have a trainer school where you will learn all the basics. Up here, we'll get there later. And getting into the gym, you'll see that you can't access the gym yet because Faulkner, the gym leader, has gone to Sprout Tower. And Sprout Tower is the tower that's up here that I said. Anyway, I think this is going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to check in for more. And this has been the Walkthrough House. Hope you guys enjoyed